Chosen one, pause for a moment. Take a deep breath, because what you are feeling right now, that sudden pull in your spirit, that strange inner stirring, is not random. You didn't land on this message by accident. Something guided you here, something higher, something that knows exactly what you're walking into during the last week of November. The energy around you is shifting rapidly, and your intuition recognized it before your mind could even catch up. That's why you felt that whisper inside saying, wait, this one is for me. Today is not a normal day. November 23rd is not an ordinary date. This moment you're in right now is a spiritual checkpoint, a divine pause in your timeline, where the universe watches your next move very, very closely. When you feel a message hit your chest, when your spirit reacts before you even hear the full sentence, that's the sign. That's the energetic confirmation. And that's exactly what's happening to you right now. The truth is, you are standing at the edge of something powerful, a miracle, a breakthrough, a shift that has been preparing itself behind the scenes. But before every blessing, there is always a test. And this week, the last week of November, is carrying a test so subtle, so spiritual, that one wrong emotional decision, one wrong reaction, one wrong move could delay what you've been praying for. Your soul knows this. That's why you feel the weight of these words. That's why you're still here, reading. That's why something inside you keeps saying, don't click away. You were meant to hear this. This message found you, not the other way around. If this is resonating, if you feel that pull in your chest right now, if your spirit is saying, yes, this is the one, then make sure you subscribe, because these messages are aligning with your path for a reason. Your journey is shifting, your intuition is awakening, and you're entering a phase where guidance matters more than ever. Stay with me. Chosen one, your miracle is closer than you think. Chosen one, this final week of November is not just another set of days passing by. It carries a silent test, a spiritual checkpoint that very few people recognize until it's already over. And the most powerful part? This test will not arrive looking dramatic, loud, or obvious. It won't introduce itself. It won't warn you. It won't come with a sign that says, this is the moment. Instead, it will appear through small situations, a simple conversation, a sudden emotional shift, a person testing your patience, or an old cycle suddenly trying to pull you back. This is how the universe tests the chosen ones. Not through big storms, but through subtle moments that reveal who you are becoming. You may already be feeling it. Maybe your mood has been unpredictable. Maybe people around you are acting strangely or saying things that trigger you for no reason. Maybe you feel more sensitive, more aware, or more easily annoyed. These are not coincidences. These are the first whispers of the test. Your spirit senses changes before your eyes can see them, and that uncomfortable pull inside you is a signal that something important is unfolding. This week's test is not about proving your strength by fighting. It's about proving your growth by staying calm, staying aware, and staying aligned. The old version of you reacted quickly, emotionally, and without thinking. But the version of you that your miracle requires, they move differently. They respond. They don't react. They think. They don't panic. They pause. They don't fall into emotional traps. The universe is not testing your faith with difficulty. It is testing your readiness for the blessing you've been praying for. Think about it. Why would a blessing arrive if you're not emotionally prepared to carry it? Why would God release something powerful into your life if one moment of anger, confusion, or impulsive action could destroy it? This week is showing you the exact areas where you still need discipline, the exact emotions you must master, the exact people you must detach from, the exact cycles you must close for good. This is not punishment. This is preparation. A blessing too big requires a version of you that is steady, grounded, and wise. You might be tested through people who drain you. You might be tested through situations that push your buttons. You might be tested through silence, waiting, or uncertainty. You might be tested through old patterns trying to return. But every single test has one purpose: to see if you have truly grown, or if you will fall back into what you overcame. One wrong move this week doesn't mean your blessing disappears forever, but it can delay it. It can make you repeat a cycle you were meant to graduate from. It can pull you back into the same emotional traps that once held you hostage. But one right move, one moment of self-control, one conscious response instead of an emotional reaction, that is enough to prove to the universe that you are ready. Ready for the breakthrough, ready for the shift, ready for the blessing you've been seeing signs about for months. This week, choose awareness over impulses. Choose silence over unnecessary arguments. Choose patience over fear. Choose grounding over chaos. Choose wisdom over quick reactions. You don't need to defend yourself. You don't need to chase. You don't need to force anything. You just need to stay aligned. Because your destiny is watching. Your miracle is close. And your next move, your next response, will decide the path you enter next. Walk carefully. Observe everything. Protect your spirit. Because this test is not here to break you. It's here to make sure you never break again. As the final days of November unfold, chosen one, something powerful is happening in the unseen world around you. The air feels different. The atmosphere feels heavier or lighter depending on who you stand near. And your spirit has become more sensitive than usual. You may find yourself noticing small shifts in people. Things you normally overlook suddenly feel important. A strange comment, a change in tone, a look in someone's eyes that doesn't match their words. You're not imagining it. This week is a week of revelation. When a breakthrough is close, energy begins to rearrange itself. Truth refuses to stay hidden. The universe removes the masks people have been wearing around you, not to hurt you, but to protect you from stepping into your next chapter with the wrong souls attached to your destiny. This is why certain individuals may suddenly act irritated, cold, distant, passive-aggressive, or overly curious about your life. Their spirit can feel your elevation even if they don't understand it consciously. Your light is increasing, and not everyone around you knows how to handle that. You might notice old connections suddenly resurfacing. Someone you haven't heard from suddenly messages you. A person who once drained you may try to return. This is not coincidence. This is the universe showing you who is aligned with your growth and who is aligned with your past. Pay attention to how your body reacts when certain names pop up or certain faces appear. Your physical reaction is a spiritual message. That discomfort, that heaviness, that sudden shift in your mood, those are signals from your intuition telling you, be careful here. And then there are the people who you once trusted, the ones you believed were safe, supportive, or neutral. Watch closely. When your blessings get close, jealousy wakes up in those who never expected you to rise. People who once clapped for you may now fall silent. People who once offered help may suddenly criticize you. Their spirit feels threatened by what is coming your way. It's not about you doing something wrong. It's about your energy leveling up. Not everyone around you is prepared to witness your transformation. This week will also expose environments, not just people. A workplace may reveal tension you never noticed before. A family atmosphere may suddenly feel uncomfortable. A friend group may no longer match your vibration. You might feel drained when you walk into certain places and energized when you step away. This is your spirit aligning with what's meant for you. The old energies that once felt familiar now feel suffocating because they no longer match the version of you that you're becoming. The universe is clearing your path before December arrives. That is why relationships are being tested, boundaries are being highlighted, and hidden energies are surfacing. You are not supposed to carry these people or these environments into your next season. Your blessings require emotional clarity, and this week is giving you exactly that. If someone pulls away from you, let them. If someone reveals their true intentions, accept it. If someone shows resentment, don't fight it. If someone suddenly becomes silent, observe it. Don't chase. Don't question. Don't force. Revelation is protection. Your intuition is your guide this week. Listen to the whispers, the subtle signals, the quiet discomforts. They are not warnings of danger. They are confirmations of truth. As November closes, you are being positioned, protected, and prepared for something bigger than you imagine. And the universe cannot let the wrong energies walk into December with you. Chosen one, if there is one thing the universe is testing more than anything right now, it is your emotional discipline. Your miracle is close, closer than you realize, but also more fragile than it has ever been. Think of your blessing like a small seedling breaking through the soil. It has taken months, maybe even years to reach the surface. And while it is rising, it is still delicate. One harsh reaction, one emotional mistake, one moment of anger, and the seed can be crushed before it ever becomes a tree. This week, your emotions are the doorway to your destiny. Every emotion you feel is energy, and every ounce of energy you release creates a ripple. If you pour your energy into anger, that ripple grows. If you pour it into fear, anxiety expands. If you pour it into silence, peace grows stronger. This is why emotional discipline is not just a virtue, it is spiritual protection. You will notice that this week, tiny irritations feel bigger than usual. Small comments from people may sting a little deeper. Someone's energy might feel off. Certain memories may suddenly rise, bringing old fears back to the surface. This is not because you are going backward. It is because your spirit is being stretched forward. Every breakthrough requires emotional stretching, and that stretching doesn't always feel good. But here is the deeper truth. Most blessings are not blocked by enemies. They are blocked by our own reactions. This is the week where the universe watches how you handle the moments that try to break your calm. Someone may provoke you. A situation may feel unfair. An unexpected disappointment may show up. A familiar temptation may return. And everything inside you might want to react. But chosen one, your destiny is not asking you to react. It is asking you to respond with wisdom. When the wrong person tries to pull you into an argument, walk away. When fear rises in your chest, breathe through it instead of believing it. When your mind starts spiraling, bring it back to the present moment. When someone tries to drag you back into an old version of yourself, remember that you've outgrown that chapter. This is emotional discipline. Staying in control of yourself even when the world around you feels chaotic. You're not being tested because you are weak. You are being tested because you are strong enough to pass. Emotional discipline does not mean suppressing your feelings. It means choosing your feelings instead of letting them choose you. It means knowing when your reaction is a trap. It means listening to your intuition instead of your impulse. Your miracle is sensitive right now. It needs your calm. It needs your balance. It needs you to resist the old patterns that used to delay your blessings. The universe wants to see if you've healed enough to carry what you've asked for. Miracles don't grow in chaos. They grow in clarity. And here's the beautiful part. Every moment you stay calm, your blessing grows. Every time you stay silent instead of arguing, your path clears. Every time you choose peace over reaction, your miracle gets closer. Every time you choose wisdom over impulse, you step into a higher timeline. Chosen one, emotional discipline is the shield that keeps your destiny safe. Protect your energy like a treasure, because it is one. The next season of your life requires a stronger, wiser, more centered version of you. And this week is shaping that version. Guard your heart, guard your mind, guard your reactions. Your miracle is counting on you. There are certain days in the spiritual calendar when the energy around you shifts in a way you can actually feel in your body. November 23rd is one of those days. It acts like a doorway, a spiritual portal, a moment where the universe moves faster than usual. If you've been feeling unusually alert, sensitive, emotional, or even restless, that's the portal brushing against your energy field. It's the sign that something bigger than you is rearranging your path, preparing you for what's coming next. This portal doesn't open randomly. It aligns with your readiness. It aligns with the work you've done in silence. It aligns with the emotional growth you've been forced into this year. November 23rd activates the energy of acceleration, meaning the things that felt stuck, slow, blocked, or delayed suddenly begin to move. Opportunities show up quicker, signs appear one after another. Your intuition becomes sharper, clearer, louder. You start to notice synchronicities, repeated numbers, sudden thoughts, and small nudges guiding you in very specific directions. This acceleration can feel overwhelming if you're not prepared. When your timeline speeds up, everything becomes more sensitive. Your thoughts, your emotions, your decisions, your energy. This is why November 23rd is not a day for confusion or chaos. It's a day to be grounded, present, clear, and aware. Because during an acceleration portal, whatever you focus on manifests faster. If you focus on fear, fear grows. If you focus on clarity, clarity increases. If you focus on purpose, purpose opens new paths. That's the power of this moment. The universe isn't pushing you, it's aligning you. Acceleration isn't about rushing, it's about removing delays that were slowing your destiny down. You may notice situations resolving suddenly, people revealing their true colors, opportunities appearing at perfect timing, or old connections falling away without explanation. None of this is random. This portal works like a spiritual filter. It removes what no longer fits and brings in what is aligned for your next chapter. This acceleration is also a test of your inner state. When energy speeds up, your intuition speaks first, not your mind. That's why you might feel a stronger urge to trust your gut, listen to your inner voice, or step away from anything that feels heavy or confusing. Your spirit becomes the guide, and your emotions become signals. If something feels wrong, you'll feel it immediately. If something is right, it will flow smoothly. The portal strengthens your natural ability to sense truth. November 23rd also reconnects you with divine timing. You may have been wondering why certain blessings were delayed, why certain opportunities didn't work out, why certain people were removed from your life. This portal reveals that those delays were not denial, they were protection. The universe was waiting for this exact energetic alignment to open the path. When a portal of acceleration opens, everything begins to make sense in hindsight. This is the moment where your manifestations respond quicker because your energy is finally matching your desires. You're no longer asking from a place of fear or lack. You're asking from a place of alignment, and the universe responds to alignment faster than anything else. That is why this period feels different. You're not the same person you were months ago, and now your timeline reflects that. During this portal, you may also feel a renewed sense of purpose or a sudden wave of clarity about what you should do next. Decisions that felt confusing earlier may suddenly feel obvious. Paths you once hesitated to take may now feel right. The portal clears mental fog and brings spiritual certainty. It strengthens your vision and removes distractions that were blurring your direction. Most importantly, November 23rd marks the beginning of a phase where destiny works with you, not against you. This acceleration is a sign that your miracle is not far, your breakthrough is not delayed, and your next chapter is not imaginary. It's real, it's moving, it's unfolding, and the universe wants you aligned enough to receive it. So during this time, protect your thoughts, guard your emotions, stay connected to your intuition, move slowly, even when the energy moves fast. And remember, acceleration is not meant to scare you, it's meant to prepare you. You are stepping into a season where what took months before may take days now. What once felt impossible may become achievable, and what felt like silence from the universe may transform into clear guidance. The portal is open. Your spirit knows it. This is your moment of divine speed. When we talk about a wrong move, most people imagine something dramatic. A major mistake, a big decision gone wrong, or a huge action that ruined everything. But in spiritual terms, the wrong move is often something much smaller, quieter, almost invisible. It's not about failure, it's about alignment. About staying connected to the version of you that is ready for the miracle waiting for you. A wrong move is simply anything that lowers your vibration at the exact moment when your blessing is trying to rise. For many chosen ones, the wrong move this week might show up as reacting too quickly to something that didn't deserve your energy. Maybe someone tries to poke at your emotions. Maybe someone says something to irritate you. Maybe an old wound gets touched unexpectedly. The wrong move would be letting that irritation control your reaction. Not because anger is bad, but because your breakthrough is sensitive right now. Your next chapter requires you to respond from strength, not from old pain. Sometimes the wrong move is answering a message you should have ignored. A person from your past may suddenly reappear. A situation you thought you healed from may try to reopen itself. The universe isn't testing you to torture you. It's checking your readiness. Are you still tied to what once hurt you? Will you allow someone who drained you to re-enter your energy field? The wrong move in this case is giving your attention to something that no longer aligns with your growth. Another common wrong move is rushing. When blessings approach, people often panic. They feel the shift, But instead of trusting it, they try to force clarity or speed up the outcome. Rushing can push you into decisions that aren't aligned. It can make you accept less than what you deserve. It can blind you to the better path forming right in front of you. Remember, divine timing is precise. One rushed decision can delay what was already prepared for you. Fear is another doorway to the wrong move. When fear becomes louder than faith, you start second-guessing yourself. You begin doubting your intuition, questioning your progress, and imagining negative outcomes that don't exist. This doubt lowers your frequency, and your miracle requires you to stay in a space of belief. The wrong move here isn't the fear itself. It's letting fear speak louder than your inner knowing. Fear only has power when you feed it. The wrong move can also appear through old habits. Maybe you're tempted to go back to people you've outgrown. Maybe you feel the urge to overshare your plans with those who never supported you. Maybe you're drawn toward distractions that keep you stuck. Binging, procrastinating, seeking temporary comfort instead of long-term growth. These habits may feel small, but they carry spiritual weight. They signal to the universe that you're slipping back into the version of yourself that wasn't ready for the miracle. And sometimes the wrong move is simply not believing in yourself. When you shrink your light, doubt your gifts, or tell yourself you're not worthy of the blessing coming your way, you slow down the manifestation energy around you. Your miracle is trying to reach you, but your self-perception becomes a wall. You don't need perfection. You don't need to have everything figured out. You just need alignment. Trusting that you're becoming the person your blessings belong to. But remember this clearly. A wrong move does not cancel your miracle. It only delays the timing. Not because you're unworthy, not because you failed, but because the universe loves you enough to make sure you enter your next chapter ready, centered, and aligned. This week, the only thing the universe asks from you is awareness. Awareness of your emotions, your reactions, your choices, and your energy. When you stay conscious, you step into your power. When you choose stillness over reaction, clarity over chaos, faith over fear, you move in alignment. And alignment is what unlocks acceleration. Your destiny is very close. The universe isn't warning you out of fear. It's preparing you for the arrival of something big. Stay calm, stay grounded, stay aligned. Your miracle is too close to risk losing over a momentary distraction. Move wisely this week, chosen one. Your entire next chapter depends on it. This week, chosen one, you are not being asked to work harder. You are being asked to move smarter. The energy around you is sensitive, precise, and spiritually charged. Every thought, every reaction, every decision is echoing louder than usual in the universe. That's why you must move with intention, not impulse. And the universe has given you 3 clear instructions. Stay calm, stay observant, stay aligned. These are not just words. They are spiritual strategies that protect your miracle from being delayed. First, stay calm. Calmness is a shield, a weapon, and a form of divine intelligence. When you stay calm, you don't speak too quickly, you don't react too emotionally, and you don't walk into traps set by people who want to provoke you. Calmness helps you see what's real, not just what's loud. This week, you may face situations designed to trigger you. Misunderstandings, sudden tension, unexpected news, or people acting strangely. But understand this, you're not being tested on the situation itself. You're being tested on your reaction. Calmness keeps you aligned with your higher path. Calmness tells the universe, I'm ready for my blessing. Calmness tells the enemy, You cannot pull me back into an old version of myself. Second, stay observant. Don't rush. Don't assume. Don't judge too quickly. Just observe. Watch how people behave when they think you're not paying attention. Listen to what is not said, not just what is said. Observe your own emotions. What rises inside you? What makes you uncomfortable? What pulls your energy down? This isn't paranoia. It's spiritual awareness. There are signs everywhere, right now. In conversations, in dreams, in synchronicities, in sudden shifts in your environment. You will notice patterns repeating themselves. The same type of person, the same temptation, the same emotional trigger. These are not coincidences. These are lessons returning for the final time. Observation helps you understand the lesson so you don't repeat it again. When you observe, instead of reacting, you gain clarity. And clarity leads you toward the right move every time. Third, stay aligned. Alignment means your thoughts, emotions, actions, and decisions all point in the same direction as your destiny. When you are aligned, you don't force anything. You don't chase people. You don't beg for clarity. You don't shrink to make others comfortable. This week, alignment will ask you to let go of things that feel heavy. It will ask you to walk away from arguments that are beneath your spirit. It will ask you to trust your intuition when it whispers, "No, don't go there," or "Wait, something isn't right." Alignment feels like peace, even when logic can't explain it. And when you choose alignment, you naturally avoid the wrong move that could delay your blessing. To help you understand these instructions deeply, imagine this story. You are walking through a dark forest with a lantern. The flame inside the lantern represents your intuition. If you walk too fast, the flame starts to flicker. If you panic, the lantern shakes and the flame dims. But if you walk steadily, calmly, observing each step, the flame stays bright, guiding you safely through the darkness. This week is exactly like that forest. The path is narrow, but your lantern is strong. Your intuition will show you every route, every shadow, every turn, as long as you keep it steady. Moving correctly this week means choosing silence over chaos. It means trusting timing instead of forcing outcomes. It means noticing who drains your energy and who restores it. It means understanding that every small decision is connected to the greater destiny unfolding around you. When you stay calm, you protect your power. When you stay observant, you gather wisdom. When you stay aligned, you walk in your purpose. And the universe responds to this level of maturity. When you move correctly, doors open, opportunities appear, problems dissolve. Negative people fall away. The path becomes clearer. Your miracle comes closer, not with noise, but with quiet precision. So move softly, chosen one. Move wisely. Move intentionally. Because this week, your destiny is watching, and your breakthrough is listening to every step you take.